Some of the most effective tools employed by the U.S. Border Patrol are the canine units that consist of a highly trained Border Patrol agent and their dog. While wildly successful in an enforcement capacity, these units are being mismanaged and underutilized by Border Patrol managers. Congress limits the amount that a federal employee can earn annually. In turn, this limits the number of hours an employee can work. However, Congress realized exceptions are necessary for work that is vital to public safety. That is why Congress placed the ability to request waivers to limiting pay. In Border Patrol sectors across the country, Border Patrol managers are unnecessarily limiting the ability of canine teams to work. Even though a waiver was requested and approved by Alan Burson, the Commissioner of Customs and Border Protection, Border Patrol managers are doing everything in their power to keep canine teams out of the field. Some of these tactics include sending canine teams home before the end of their 10-hour shift, kenneling dogs in commercial kennels, and threatening to decertify the team or retire dogs whose handlers insist on being compensated as per the law. Some sectors are kenneling dogs up to 8 days out of a 14-day pay period. Even though the cost of kenneling is actually higher, kenneling is detrimental to these types of dogs that the Border Patrol employs, and the overall effectiveness for the handler and the canine to work as a team is negatively impacted. Canine teams are some of the most effective weapons against crime that the Border Patrol employs. During fiscal year 2010 and the beginning of fiscal year 2011, in the El Centro, California Border Patrol sector, 40 canine teams were responsible for seizing almost $100 million in narcotics and cartel cash proceeds. Those seizures respectively accounted for 78% and 69% of all controlled substance seizures in that sector. Keeping canine units out of the field and expecting success against criminals is like trying to win the Super Bowl without a quarterback. The waiver to allow canine units to work and exceed the earnings cap has already been approved, and yet these valuable enforcement tools sit idly by or are restricted from doing their job fully. This is a key example of mismanagement by Border Patrol managers whose focus seems to be on receiving a bonus for staying under budget instead of enforcing the law. Perhaps Congress needs to put a cap on managerial bonuses in order to get Border Patrol managers focused on the right issues. We greatly encourage you to call your congressional representatives, senators, and Border Patrol headquarters and let them know you want Border Patrol canine units out in the field where they belong. We appreciate your time, and to the men and women of the U.S. Border Patrol serving on the border, please stay safe.